We're here at an empty Riverside Stadium after Middlesbrough 0, Ipswich Town 0. Chris Brammer, the Blues somehow came away with a point this afternoon.
They did, yeah. I think Middlesbrough threw the kitchen sink at Ipswich, especially in the first half, and did everything but score. Bartosz Białkowski once again showed why he's earned that Player of the Year award with two really good saves and two saves that you'd expect him to make, but he was there and he was assured, and he gives that back four confidence. Second half though, I thought Ipswich came into it more without showing much in the final third. Jordan Rhodes hit the post at the other end, but in the end, although Mick said they wouldn't have deserved it had they gone on and won it, and I agree with that, it was a deserved point in terms of the way they defended and dug in, and at times tried to play football in the final third, but like I said, they just lacked that bit of quality.
With all the build-up, both Jordan Rhodes and David Nugent failed to beat Ipswich, and that in part was down to a good display on his first championship start from Paul Digby.
Yeah, well, Nugent only got 9 minutes, which I'm surprised about, because the Middlesbrough fans themselves were chanting for his name like 25 minutes before the end, and we all know his goal-scoring record. Rhodes gave Digby a really tough afternoon, but Digby stood up to him. There was a couple of times where Digby maybe got caught with the ball over the top behind him, and he struggled a little bit down the channels, but when it came to one-on-one combat, heading, kicking, tackling, he was the equal of Rhodes. Rhodes is a very clever player. He makes that space in the box, he nudges people about, he creates himself a yard of room, and he was unlucky to score, not to score with his effort that hit the post. But all in all, for his first start, and it's only his 11th Football League start at all, a 21-year-old Paul Digby looked very assured alongside Tommy Smith this afternoon.
And Mick must have been pretty pleased. That was a Mick McCarthy kind of digging in defensive display.
That was the Ipswich of old, wasn't it? They defended really well, they were belligerent, they were hard to break down. But in the past, when they've done that, they've always had something up front, they've always had a little bit of a spark. Certainly last season, where they could nick a goal. Today, you never thought they were actually going to maybe score until possibly the last 5 minutes. Liam Feeney had kind of a half chance that he blasted it high and wide. His decision making all day was a little bit questionable, and maybe he could have found a man in the box. So Town never really looked like winning the game, but it was really gutsy, and again, I think they deserve a point in terms of the way they defended, not in terms of the way they attacked. And Middlesbrough will be disappointed that they didn't pick up the 3 points. But Mick, as he said in the pre-match press conference, he's got to show integrity to the league. He's done that today, and the other two in the top 3, Brighton and Burnley, will be delighted with Ipswich this afternoon.